Hi everyone, Ivy Phoenix here again. So this video is all about thanking my fire family on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram for vibing with me, for rocking with me, that I'm going to do a mid-month reading. So, I mean, I started this channel in November, I think. And I think I started my first monthly videos in January of this year because December I did Saturn and Capricorn reading energy. And I just felt, like I wanted my Facebook platform to be all for my energy reads, articles, things like that. Instagram, I also do energy reads on that live, but it's more of my um, daily, every other day, weekly interaction space as much as I can. Um, and then YouTube, I really wanted to do monthly. I felt like that's what I was called to do. And then when I finally, swallowed my pride and started doing my twin flame videos, that's what YouTube was for me. But you all have shown out. I really never thought that it could be what it has been. I never had any expectations on the business side of things either. And all of you who, again, you share your stories with me, you share how the videos resonate with you, you help others in the comment sections. Virgos, huge shout out to you all because you gave me my first video with over 20,000 views in 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks. I'm just in awe at the magic that gets created from YouTube, and to be a messenger for that is monumental for me. I'm trying everything to, keep from tearing up because I appreciate it. I really do. And so I want to show you all my appreciation by doing this reading, thanking all of you who have been keeping me busy like crazy. Sorry, let me turn my phone down. From readings to healing services. I couldn't be more grateful. So this is, like I said, not the norm for me. And I probably won't continue to do mid-month because and even my clients know, especially those that are my repeating clients, I say at least give the energy 60 days before requesting another one, especially if it's on the same topic, um, just to give it some time to play out. And sometimes it even calls for more than that, but I say at least the minimum of 60 days. So those of you that have booked with me and you want something else or you want more follow-up on the guidance I gave you, I say 60 days. I'm not taking your money. I'm not. It and I also too, really value you all being open with me because it lets me know if you need me or not. Just to be honest, a lot of you are so, in the know already that you don't need me. Like, I'm not here for the money. I'm really here to assist you all. So this is going to be all live, all shuffling, 100% through. I'm not going to, try and do anything funky with the camera. The camera is stationary, but everything will be, ooh, I'm sorry, I just hit my computer. But let's just pull some oracle cards for all signs right now, mid-month, April. Sorry, I'm continuing to hit it. I'm sitting on the floor. I really wanted to be comfortable. I wanted to if this makes any sense, be a little closer to Mother Earth right now. I guess the Venus and Taurus energy is making me feel that. So, okay. Maybe this is an odd placement for me, but I want you all to see the shuffling. Okay, you don't want to go back in. Let's get some more cards, please. Thank you. Mid-month April, all signs, all signs, all signs. So general reading, this definitely will not apply to everybody because this is all signs. I am not calling out anything in or specific unless I feel channeled to. All signs for mid-April. Energy. I just did a astral energy read on Facebook. My Facebook page will be down in the comment box. Ooh, so go check that out for what is coming up. All right, let's get just a couple more, please. Thank you. Or what at least has already been transpiring. Chiron and Pluto are crucial right now. Pluto's in retrograde. Saturn is going retrograde tonight, April 17th. Okay, we will take, ooh, yes, we will take that. Saturn's going retrograde tonight, April 17th, in about an hour. In about an hour. Now, I think I may be posting this in about an hour, but all right, so we got some cards to work with here, you guys. General energy, all signs. Okay, so maybe as I'm speaking through the messages I'm getting, I don't know if you want to go back and review your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, Venus sign video. I'm going to add in Uranus. I'm going to say specifically going back to look at your moon sign, Uranus sign, Venus sign, Saturn, and understanding where those signs are in your houses for this reading to match the energy that is happening in the universe. The first card that came out, serendipity. Don't mind my nails, y'all. I know I need to get it done or get them done. I actually had one of my male coworkers call it out like, you need to go get your nails done. And I was like, oh, what? Can I live? Can I wait until I go home? Anywho, sorry. Serendipity. I feel like a lot of you are going to be called to be more spontaneous. I'm feeling that this energy is actually mid-month. We just had a new moon, so it's going to be playing out, and I feel like if you guys need to come back and watch this video, please do so. From now, I'm going to say through September, October. I think that a lot of what you will be planting from the messages now, or what you will be getting and relating to from the messages now, will be playing out over the next 6 months. All right, and I'm saying that not only just for the moon cycle itself, but also because of Chiron and Saturn and Pluto's retrogrades right now. All right, so serendipity. I feel like a lot of you are going to feel the need to just have more fun, to be more joyous. And I say that because of how serious, how deep, how transformative the energy is going to be right now. You're going to need an outlet. And this isn't going to be an outlet you're able to get from other people. This is going to have to do all with yourself. 18, I think, is actually fitting. So maybe this card is specifically going to have to do with Saturn retrograde, since that is taking place tonight. And it's going to be tomorrow, the 18th, for some of you as well. But yeah, it's just calling for you just to, take that balloon, take that lighthearted energy and float on, do what you need to do. To be fair, 38, that's 11. I am actually feeling the need to call out signs for this. I want to say all signs have duality, right? But I am going to specifically call out one, Libras, because of the scales that are here. But two, I want to call out the fish, Pisces. I want to call out Gemini, the twins. I also want to call out Sagittarius, just because of the, human animal aspects of your sign. This, to be fair, I feel like there's going to be a lot of justice coming to situations. And not some, it could be money, it could be legalities, it could be divorces, it could be a lot of different things. But I also feel like justice is going to be coming to some of you. And that specifically is for all signs. I think that karma is a calling. And how you have dealt your cards, maybe over the past year, maybe over the past 2 years. I also want to say 2011, since 3 and 8 is 11. I think karma is going to play a major role in this message. Happy. 26, 8. Now, what is interesting here is on one of the scales, yes, there we go. The scale right here, that scale, has an egg on it. We have an egg here. Refocus. Camera. Hello. There we go. There's an egg here, but it has a key. But she's not holding the key. So I feel that for some of you, the karma that's coming is going to be from all the work that you've done, the selflessness that you have had, by putting others first, all those different types of things. But a lot of the energy that is happening universally is really going to be about being true to ourselves. And I'm wondering if this is going to be bringing in some support for you. That person that is going to have the key to unlock, this frivolous energy that she seems to have, this happy-go-lucky, maybe that serendipitous energy that we may be required to have to balance out the shadow side of things that is going to be taking place. Now, this was the card that I said whoa on before. 6. Ooh, synchronicities, boy. And I wasn't even noticing this as the cards were falling out. So we have the egg, on this side of the scale, right? And then we have now the fortune cookie, which is on this side of the scale. How ironic. Like I said, I feel like karma is going to be coming in. And so for some of you, you have called in some pure happiness. And others of you, you are going to be calling in some things that you should not have been playing with at the time. And it's just going to be, it's going to be time to play that. And the same nope is on both of the fortune cookie messages. We see it clearly here. There you go. Nope. And then I can see it here. I don't know if you'll be able to, but you can at least see that there is some writing on that fortune cookie. Let's come back in. Come back in. Come on. So, some of you, not for you. Not for you. Come on, camera. Please. Thank you. Not for you. Not for you. Next card that came out, a change in the wind. So I think what is going to be transpiring from, the karma that you have attracted over the past several years, you now know that some things need to change. Now, for those of you who are attracting the happiness, I still feel like you're going to be required to change it up a bit because you're going to have to get used to being happy. I feel like for those of you who that happiness is coming in for, that's not what you're used to. You may have given up on love. You may have given up on the thought of being successful. You may have given up on your dreams. You have let a lot of things fall to the wayside so that you could take care of your other cares. So you're just going to have to get used to things changing a little bit. For some reason, I'm looking at the zebra, and a zebra isn't necessarily, or, putting a foundation onto an animal doesn't symbolize stability. But I feel like this is more about the travel. This is more about the journey itself versus what it's built on. I hope that makes sense. Because I'm wondering if I'm not supposed to be focusing on the zebra. I'm just supposed to be focusing that the zebra is moving in a direction and everything seems to be flowing in that direction. It doesn't seem like there is any resistance to the new route that you're taking. All right. Observer, 49, that's 13. There's going to be some lessons here. And I mean, of course, it's a journey. It's a new way of life. It's a new way of living. It's a new direction that you are taking. It's going to be the fruits of your labor, and you're going to need to keep an eye on it, right? Especially those of you for this not for you card, those of you who are being called to face the music finally for some of the ways that you have acted, the things that you have done. You're going to just have to keep a close eye on things. And this fox is sitting on an egg. Okay, so I do feel eventually for those of you that this not for you card is resonating with. I feel like those things that you have been fearful of dealing with, Chiron will help you there. Pluto will help you there. All is not lost. It is a part, I don't want to say of the game, but it is a part of what you put out there, you get back, and there is going to be a hefty lesson in that. So I feel like this card is to signify that even though you have to play this game of chess, or actually I feel like a lot of you have already been playing the game of chess. Chess is strategic. Usually when you're making comparisons, you're always comparing chess to checkers. Checkers, it's easier compared to chess, because in chess you have to sacrifice, some of your pieces to make sure that at the end, your king is standing, right? That's what chess is. You have to know what you can do and what you can't do to have the ultimate end result, the ultimate reward. And now, it's kind of like in this specific stage, in this level of the karmic wheel, this is the final game of chess that you're going to have to play. So you're going to have to keep your eyes on some of those pieces a lot more than you would have, or the previous pieces that you were willing to sacrifice, you may have to keep on the board. Those types of things. Or perhaps, you have to play chess because of other circumstances, because of other people. All of that. I understand. We've all been there. But at the end of the day, this energy that is transpiring right now is not to get us to point the finger. We are now required to look at ourselves and what we have brought forth to a situation. But all is not lost. You will have your chance at happy, happy too. It's going to take a little bit more for you to get there. And for those of you for the happy, happy with this egg sitting here, you may be observing and looking out for that person with the key. Okay? You may be looking out and who's going to be on your team, who's going to be coming in. And in this period now, because, it is such a heightened time spiritually, there are going to be a lot of new people that are coming in that are really going to be for you. But you also, I feel like, have to be at a certain place of discernment to know who those people are. Because at the end of the day, life is still going to throw us those who are only meant to be in our life for a season. They're supposed to teach us something. So you're just going to have to keep your eye out on a few things, everybody. All right. The next one, a leg up. Like I said, that help is coming in 7. Or, some of you could still be a help to others. I am feeling the purity of this card, not only from the white, but also from the snow. Okay, this rejuvenation period. And motherhood, fatherhood, something to do with children. The things that you are going through now may be very worthwhile lessons to heal the inner child of you, or to show your legacies how the world works. I'm also getting this sense of being still. Usually in wintertime, that is about slowing things down. That is about, hibernation. Everything it's already gone through the shedding. It's already gone through the death and transformative period. Now it's about time just to take a rest and, let what happens behind the scenes build its way up, get all that momentum so that when spring comes, you are ready to bloom. So I feel like with all of this happening, serendipity, to be fair, happy, not for you, a change in the wind, observer, and now a leg up. This is going to be the resting stage. This is going to be calling you to be patient as well. Poised, being patient, and I'm sorry if that wasn't too clear. I feel like this is that other side of the rest and rejuvenation period. 84, that's 12/3. So another spirituality aspect to it. I mean, there are stars here. She's like a fairy-like creature. She has, this face on her. You can see the eyes and the nose there on her, bodice. Come back to, there we go. But it seems very angelic, and to me it just seems like she's blooming again, after going through this stuff, after dealing with what needed to be dealt with, healing even. She's ready to break free, and maybe that is when you get the message. That is when everything becomes clear. That is when, that promising phone call, that promising text message, that promising whatever it is, this bird. Now we have the fox here who is clearly looking for something. This bird no longer is. For me, when I see this card, and of course in the mix of what else is surrounding it, it's like it's here now. Are you ready? Are you going to pick up the phone? Like you're focused. You're focused. You're patient. 15, 6. 6 usually means taking a standstill. You know, we have changes that come with 5, and then 7 is a kind of a number of completion. It's another number of, you know, spiritual growth and things of that nature. So now you're in the waiting game. You're in the waiting game. You've bloomed, and now it's just like, let me call in all of my blessings. Let me call in what I have been waiting for. And this is where I was super happy to see this card. Higher power. 4. Foundation is set, you guys. I feel like on the other side, my nose is stuffed up. Ugh. All of a sudden. On the other side of this energy, I feel like a lot more of you are going to be able to answer that question of, who am I? Who am I? I am God. And I'm not saying, you know, like you are the end all be all, but you're going to recognize where spirit is within you. You're going to recognize how you are divinely protected all the time. You are going to have this, you know, unrelenting faith. You are going to not be fearful anymore to take certain steps, to go through certain journeys or anything like that. And with that being 4, what's at the bottom of the deck? Because y'all know I love that energy. Building blocks, foundation, 28, 10, full circle, completion. I think that is beautiful. So, I think what I want to do, because that could be taken so many different ways, you know, that could play out in so many different scenarios, whether it's career, whether it's love, whether it's any of that. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I'm just trying to see what type of cards we want to. Let's go numerology. Let's do that. Let's do it. Let's see what else we have brewing. So, mid-April, all signs, all signs, all signs, all signs, all signs. Let's see here. All signs, please. Oh, yes. 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 Thank you so much. Okay. I love you, Spirit. I love you. A lot of blue, guys. Okay, okay. One more. One more. Oh. Yes. Okay, so we have leadership here. Sorry. Orange and pink, 81-9. So for me, I'm feeling like, again, that this has to do with, you may have to, you know, go through some things by yourself. And this is for the, you know, happy group, and also for the not for you group, where you're going to have to call on things within yourself, to make it through to, oh Lord, I'm sorry, to make it through these next several months. Sacral chakra, heart chakra, second and fifth chakras. So focus on those areas at this time. Oh, and even under that, we have this is all seventh chakra, personal growth. And then we have new beginnings. Okay. Oh, gosh. And that's all sacral energy right there. Okay. Yeah, I can read the bottom of the deck all day. But yeah, so I just feel like this leadership card is truly confirming, and this is also a part of my energy read, so I may be blending the energies that I'm feeling in from both videos. I might link it down in the comment box so y'all can go take a look. It's pretty quick. It's about 30 minutes, I think. It's one of the shortest energy reads I've ever done. But anyways, yeah, I do feel like because this energy is really going to be causing us to look at ourselves, not only just self-love, but being the true version of ourselves and coming into our life purpose. That is what that leadership card is about. So the first card, and why I said yes, follow your dreams. 85, 13, 4. We have all heart chakra here. Oh, I think that is beautiful energy for both aspects of who I am reading for right now. I feel like for those of you who are, sorry, I'm just gonna stretch out my leg. Who are calling in, your soul tribe. Both sides of you, I think, you're really going to be calling in for those that are able to help you, who are able to support whatever you are going through at the time. I'm feeling as if this follow your dreams card is to let you know that regardless of, you can never let anything or anyone stop your show. If you are a leader, okay, if you are walking in your truth, if you know who you are, and because this is all heart chakra energy, if you know who you are, and it's even more than passion, though, you just keep it moving. Like no matter what life, it's like a level of peace. It's really a level of peace, which I think flows right into the next card that came out, which was healing. 66, that's 12, that's 3. All blue energy here. So in this deck, that could be a combination of both throat chakra and third eye. But yeah, just it's gonna be such a transformative period. It really is, and I'm loving it. I'm so hopeful for how the world is going to move, how it's going to shift with this energy. Rebirth came out next, 7. Blue and orange here. So third eye, throat, heart chakra, sacral chakra, second chakra, excuse me. Just transforming. I think we're all going to be different people and different as in regards to we're just going to be more ourselves. I feel like with these cards, it really is just confirming everything that I said. So I think I'm only going to call out anything that is different, but it really doesn't seem like it. There is going to be a focus about love. Another 6 here. I'm seeing 4 6s in front of me right now. So all of that pause, again, it doesn't feel like it's happening just yet. It's like it's right there, like you can touch it, you know, or it seems like you can just reach out and grab it, but it's not there yet. It's like this journey is to help you get there. So then when you're on the other side, you're standing there, you're going to be able to value it. You're going to be able to value it, both love for yourself and love for others. Okay. And for those of you that are in, you know, divine partnerships, or you're called to be with certain people because of the role that you all have to play on this earth, you're also going to be able to value that connection. All heart chakra here. Environment, 44, that's 8. Infinite possibilities, and I think the infinity symbol definitely symbolizes divine, right? So that divine love. I also feel like for some of you, you may be looking for a more perfect environment, like a home, maybe even your friends, maybe the circle that a part of the journey itself is being able to, you know, throw the deuces up to those that are around you that just are not productive to the end result. They are eventually going to have to go. Those chess pieces, you know, maybe those are the people that you've had to constantly been fighting, or feel like you've always had to have your guard up and fight around. They're going to phase out. They need to phase out. For some of you where this is just more of a financial focus, this is still all heart chakra energy with pink and green here. Pink and green. 48, that's 12, 3. So more, I feel like this is more spiritual based because of that 3 breakdown. Where a lot more of you are going to be getting into careers that have to do with healing, that have to do with spirituality, manifestation, more heart chakra energy, another 8. So we have 4s, 6s, and 8s up here on the board. I see 1, 5, I see 1, 1. But this is really 4s, 8s, and 6s. So, and then everything else you'll see. This is definitely a journey. This is about building the foundation. This is about and I said this in my energy video. This is about enjoying the journey, finding the beauty in the struggle, and understanding that you're going to make it to the other side, and then being able to bring that forward, going forward with everything else that will transpire in your life. You're going to be able to be like, you know what, I can handle this, I can deal with this because I just dealt with it, or I just had to go through what I thought was going to be the hardest thing ever. That's why you're building up that tribe now, that support system for the other things that are going to be coming into your life, what else you are going to be manifesting. Following your dreams, healing, rebirth, love, environment, financial discipline, manifestation, and all of this also seems to be building on each other as well. You know, dealing with the heart, being able to communicate effectively, having a heightened sense of being, you know, with your spirituality and the third eye here. And then we have all crown chakra. I'm just going to say that. But we have compassion. 99, that's 8, or I'm sorry, that's 18, which is going to break down into another 9. And then we have completion. So we have 4s, we have 6s, we have 8s, we have 9s. Can you take it? 999 in itself means that you're on the right path. It means that you are headed in the right direction. It also means that there are new opportunities that will be presented to you. I feel like this compassion card is calling out to those of you who are more relating to the not for you card, where you are having to learn that there are certain ways that you can go about doing things that don't have to cause for, I want to say, the destruction or the downfall of somebody else. There is enough on this planet for all of us to win. Now, with what I understand about spirituality, there's always going to be light and dark. There's always going to be that push and pull of that duality. So, regardless of knowing that there's enough for everybody to win, we're all meant to win in different ways. However, you don't need to take the light away from somebody else. Especially, I'm feeling like the ones who are going to have to deal with karma in the not for you category, it is because that things have been done to people that you care about. That just came to me. Things have transpired between family, between relationships, between friends, between, colleagues. It's transpired against people that you know and people that really thought that you were there for them, or vice versa. This is a general reading. So please take it how it fits. But it's between people, it's between you and people that really thought that you were on their team. And you have to deal with it now. You weren't compassionate then. They weren't compassionate then. But that's about to change. I feel as well that this is going to be a huge time for apologies. This is going to be a huge time to rectify and fix the situation. That's where the justice is going to come in. That's where the karma is going to come in. For me, I firmly believe that karma is not, let's say, oh, I've really done all these people wrong in the past. So, this huge loss of money is my karma. No, it's not like that for me. I firmly believe, because it's truly that simplistic saying of what goes around comes around. What you have done to other people that has been downright shady, underhanded behavior, that is what it's going to come back as. And so that's why I usually feel when people who have dealt out those cards of karma can't be surprised when they are faced with that very same situation, because that's what you put out is what you get back. I just wanted to say that. And then with completion, like I said before, with that higher power card and with, the building blocks that was at the bottom of the deck, it's like you're so close. When we get to the fall, when the actual season, the autumn, the season of rebirth is actually taking place, you've done a lot. Or at least karma is going to bring it around so that you will have to do a lot of work. And yeah, I think us as a collective of spiritual beings are going to be ready for what's next. All right. So, yeah, a little bit different than, what I usually do just for the monthly reads, but I wanted to really show you all how grateful I am for all of your support, all the likes, all the shares, all the subscriptions, all of the comments. I love you guys. So, yes, I will link the energy video down below. So come and join me over on Facebook and Instagram at the Ivy Phoenix Guidance. I'm also on Instago. Thank you all as well for making that app pop again for me. It definitely took a lull for a while as I was focusing on other things, but yeah, it's definitely been popping back off. I do all of it. I do phone calls, I do texts, I do video conferences. My hours um for the phone calls and the video readings are in my description, and then for messages typically give me about 24 to 48 hours, but I usually answer it before then if I am available. So I love you all so much. Thank you again for helping me get to this point. And yeah, I will be coming back. I do have a twin flame message to put out there, um, especially because I really do feel like there's about to be a shift with that. If I mentioned it in this video or if I mentioned it in my Facebook one, or my live one, I should say more so because it was also on Instagram. If this is also going to be a time about, bringing in your soul tribe. So yeah, I channeled something about that last night. So my babies, my fire family, I love you guys. Book a reading with me, healing services, you name it, I more than likely do it. So I will see you all soon. Please be safe. Sending you tons of love and light. Be blessed, y'all. Mwah.